So recently, Aaliyah's estate collaborated with the store Rainbow. Interesting.
If it wasn't for Tony,
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm coming back with a new video. I'm happy to see y'all. It's almost 2023, and y'all know before the year's over, it's been this thing about, okay, what's gonna happen next for Aaliyah? What is the state gonna do? What is Black Rock gonna do? Any new music? Any new anything for her? You know what I'm saying? Because the music came out last year. That was a great thing. That's a big thing. All her music, well, most of her music is still on streaming services. There's still some like rare songs that's not really on the streaming services yet, but we got the bulk of her music, right? So it's been months, almost a year, and people was like, what's next for Aaliyah? What is the state gonna do? What is Rashad gonna do? Mind you, it's been 3 years, three years since her last wax figure. And I remember because 2019, right? It was when the first one came out in Las Vegas. I did a reaction to it. That's one of my first videos I ever did for my channel. Like when I started taking YouTube seriously, I did a reaction to it. And it was like, oh, and Rashad did an interview saying, oh yeah, we're planning on making more. And I'm like, okay, there's one in Times Square. My job is right by it, like 5-minute walk away from the Times Square Madame Tussauds Wax Museum. Every time I walk by it, I'm like, I see all these new, every 2-3 months, there's like a new celebrity. And I'm like, damn, when is Aaliyah gonna get hers? She got one in Las Vegas. You know how long I wanted to do a vlog, go to the Times Square location and vlog me going to the Aaliyah wax figure? But 3 years later, we didn't get nothing.
Now, you done pissed me off.
Rashad, Aaliyah's brother, he's only in charge of like her image and her licensing. So, all the Aaliyah t-shirts and Aaliyah sweaters and things with her image and her likeness and her name attached to it, he's in charge of that. He signs off on those type of deals. When it comes to the music, that's Blackground 2.0. That's Barry Hankerson. That's her uncle doing all that. Spotify, streaming services, licensing her music for like different projects, different commercials, that type of thing, right? So Rashad is in charge of the image. And recently, right, I was on Instagram and Twitter scrolling through, and I saw this. Aaliyah's Twitter tweeted, "The Aaliyah Time Rainbow Jewelry Collection is out now on Rainbow's site. What piece of jewelry from this collection will you personally choose to adorn your body with to represent your love and connection to baby girl?" The Aaliyah app even tweeted more about the collection, saying, "The Aaliyah Time Rainbow Jewelry Collection is inspired by Aaliyah's personal taste in jewelry and combining it with her deep connection with Egypt, a connection so deep that Aaliyah got an Egyptian ankh tattooed on her body to represent that connection." Something about like, oh, new jewelry collection for Aaliyah. And I'm like, okay. But then it says jewelry collection with Rainbow. And I'm like,
wait a minute, hold on.
I'm looking through the comments, and then I'm like, okay, it's a mixed reaction. At first, I'm excited. I'm like, oh, Aaliyah got a new collection. It's jewelry targeted towards women. Okay, that's fine. Anything that has like a great message behind it, it has great thought behind it, I get it. So I get it. Aaliyah got the tattoo. She had a connection with Egypt. So I get having certain pieces have like the Egyptian ankh or other Egyptian symbols that she related to, that she connected with, that reminds you of Aaliyah, because those are symbols and figures and just a culture that she had a fascination for. I get it. But then I'm like, okay, you make those certain pieces. Then you have other pieces that's kind of less like y'all just do something together just to have a collection. You see what I'm saying? And then I'm like, of all the stores, y'all chose Rainbow? Now, I'm not one to say nothing because it is what it is. But when I think of collections and collaborations that Rashad or the estate signs off on, I think of in a way like this. Would Aaliyah have done this if she was still here? Like if Aaliyah was still with us all these years later, right? Would she have signed off on this collection? Would she have collaborated with this brand or this company? Now, think of Aaliyah in 2022. Do y'all think Aaliyah would have collaborated with Rainbow? Like, let's be for real.
Could somebody please make it make sense?
All the stores, shopping stores, jewelry stores, any kind of collection she could have had, y'all think she would have chose Rainbow? And if, I know most of y'all should know, Rainbow was like the Fashion Nova before social media. It was like the sheen. I know people call it Shein. Y'all know it's SHEIN. It was like the Fashion Nova and the Sheen before social media, where it's like Rainbow is like the stores. They had them in certain areas, certain DMV areas, certain like neighborhoods. You know, a lot of people consider it like that. You know, like kind of like ghetto hood type of stores that have like the nice collection pieces. You know, specifically targeted towards women, right? Where they had like the different like boots and party dresses and regular tank tops. Y'all know, like Fashion Nova and Sheen. That's what Rainbow was, and that's what Rainbow still is before the whole social media thing of Fashion Nova and Sheen, right? So I'm like, would Aaliyah have collaborated with Rainbow if she was still with us? What do y'all think about that? At this point, when y'all doing collabs, or when I see them doing collabs with companies, my thought goes to, could I have seen Aaliyah signing off on this herself? Not just because it's a popular company, or even if it wasn't like Rainbow, if it was like something like, oh, you know, like a higher echelon type of jewelry store. I'm like, would Aaliyah have signed off on this? What do y'all think? I even made a tweet about this saying, so Aaliyah's estate collaborated with Rainbow for a jewelry collection. And if y'all haven't seen the collection yet, I'm about to show y'all in a few seconds. I went through the website, I looked through all the pieces. It's at least like 25 to 30 pieces of jewelry they have. And to myself, I was like, could I have seen Aaliyah even wearing some of these pieces? Now, some of them I got, some of them I didn't. Some of them, like I said, it seemed like they just threw a whole bunch of stuff together that they already had, but they just made it a part of her collection just to fill out the inventory. You know what I'm saying? How about I show y'all better than I could tell y'all? Okay, so now we're on Aaliyah's Twitter, right? You scroll down. Let's go to the website. Let's see what this collection is about, right? It's supposed to be inspired by her. Let's really look at this and see. Do y'all see Aaliyah wearing these pieces? Could you have seen Aaliyah wearing some of these pieces? All right, these earrings. Okay. Huh. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna just keep scrolling. They already got it on 25% off. Some more earrings. Now again, could you have seen Aaliyah wearing some of these earrings? Some more. You see, you got one with a feather on it or something? Let's see, what's this? A jewelry and travel case. Okay. You got some necklaces now. One say queen. You got like a diamond shaped earring, another travel case set, got a bracelet, some more earrings. Okay, now remember, this is supposed to be inspired by Aaliyah. Okay. Okay, interesting. You got like a music note type earring, you got like a set of earrings, like 5-in-1, and you got like this big feather piece. It's supposed to be Aaliyah inspired. Keep that in mind. I'm gonna keep saying it because these are some interesting choices. Okay. We're just gonna keep scrolling. Now these, you see the ones on the right? I think it's like a type of Egyptian symbol. I could have seen Aaliyah wearing something similar to that because I think she did have a tattoo resembling something like that. So I get the theme, I get the idea that we're going for, but it's still a little. You got the same one, but you got it in silver. You got the cross chains, you know, Aaliyah. I could see Aaliyah wearing that cross chains. Okay. There you got the stud earrings, big triangular looking earrings, that big necklace, angel necklace. Okay. Layered necklaces. Oh, I've been scrolling for a while. These are a lot of pieces. So I can say they really did put a lot into this, but it's like, out of all the stores, Rainbow? Oh, I'm
but we're gonna keep scrolling. Okay. Now the third one is giving me a little bit of like the try again type of vibe. Okay. Some more studs, some more necklaces. And then this is the last piece right here. It says Angel. And it's like a layered piece necklace. And I think that's the end of this. So, just going back through these, do y'all really think this collection, this jewelry collection with Rainbow, represents Aaliyah?
And with this comes the idea I was talking about before, where I'm like, I don't want Aaliyah's legacy and likeness and image to be spread thin. You remember I made that video a few months ago about the Marilyn Monroe effect, where it's like Marilyn Monroe's image carries her legacy instead of her movies and what she was really known for. You know, of course, image was a big part of her brand, right? But it's like, at the end of the day, she was an actress, and all people know her for is like her luxurious image, and the blonde hair and the red lips and the beauty mark, and it's like people take her image and do all type of stuff with it just to sell products. I don't want Aaliyah's legacy to end up like that. You know, her music is on Spotify, streaming services, everything like that. But I'm like, it's been a while since anything has happened, and then it's like I come out with a jewelry collection with Rainbow, and it's not to say because you know Aaliyah was humble, she was down to earth, but I'm like, do y'all think Aaliyah would have collaborated with Rainbow of all stores? Let's be for real. Because don't get me wrong, I get the whole idea of it. Like I said earlier about how her connection with Egypt, but it's like, okay, y'all had those certain jewelry pieces, but then I just have all these random, regular earrings with feathers. When have Aaliyah? Could y'all have seen Aaliyah wearing half of those pieces? The big chunky necklaces and then the feather earrings. I mean, it's just like, come on, like y'all took some other stuff y'all already had and just added it just to make up for a lot of stock, and then put Aaliyah's name a part of it. That's what y'all did. And Rashad signed off on this. And my thing is, what is it to where Rashad signs off on certain things, he green lights certain things, but then other great ideas that the fans have, I'm sure he's seen, he lets them go to the wayside, or he just lets it stay in our imagination, like Aaliyah's sunglasses collection. You know, Sunglasses Hut, Ray-Bans, these different sunglasses companies that he could be like collaborating with, going through all her pictures and seeing like, okay, we can make this, we can make a replica of that, have her pictures be like the promotion for it. And this, mind you, this is 20 plus years ago, but that's how fashion forward Aaliyah was, that even some sunglasses she wore years ago, people still wearing them now. It's still trendy now, right? But I'm like, I'm pretty sure he's seen that. Nothing. He does a jewelry collection with Rainbow, and half of the pieces, if not more than half of the pieces, are just like things that I can't even see Aaliyah wearing. Because this is how things populate, and then out of nowhere, he starts signing off for this, starts signing off for that, and then before you know it, you know, Aaliyah like waffles. They coming out with an Aaliyah waffle maker. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm joking, but I'm not. Because this is how things, it's like, what is it, like I said, what is it that Rashad is greenlighting certain things, but other projects that I'm pretty sure he reaches out to them, or they show interest in it, the company would be like, oh, Aaliyah sunglasses? Oh, Aaliyah with this? Oh, you want to do Aaliyah collection with that? Of course. But it's like, and I get it. It's a whole lot of paperwork. It's a whole lot of legal things behind the scenes that most of us have no idea about. But I'm like, I'm pretty sure this is Aaliyah, right? I feel like sometimes we gotta stop undermining her legacy and her impact and her effect, even all these years later, to where companies would be like, oh, Aaliyah. No, I'm pretty sure you pick the right companies, they are gonna be enthralled. You pick the right companies, right? You have the right idea, they're gonna be really interested in this collab. But it's like, now I feel like we're just doing anything. It's just like a fast grab, cash grab. You know, Rashad signs off on it. He might not even be able to sign off on all the pieces. He gave them the idea for it. They had a few pieces, but then they say, okay, these little feather earrings are not really selling. Let's throw that in the Aaliyah collection. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know, Aaliyah's name is attached to it. Somebody gonna buy it. That's what that feels like. Look through if you have to, rewind, or even go on the website yourself, Rainbow website with the Aaliyah collection on it, and then look through all the pieces, and then really think to yourself, could y'all have seen Aaliyah wearing even half of those pieces? The necklace, earrings. Now the Egyptian pieces, I'm like, okay, I got that. Even some of the bracelets, but I'm like, And even going back to that tweet I first made about it, and it kind of picked up. I'm like, wow, a lot of people were interested in it, and then they thought about it, and then they looked at the pieces. They was like, rainbow. A lot of the reactions I got when I tweeted that was, rainbow? Are they serious? What are they doing? Oh my God, I can't stand her state. Like, out of all the companies y'all could have collaborated with, Rainbow. And I remember it was even one lady, she replied and she was like, I bought some jewelry pieces from Rainbow and 3 days later they all broke to pieces. So I'm just like, oh my God. And then another person was just like, oh yeah, don't get it wet. You're gonna end up looking like,
What's going on? Oh my God.
no, for real. Like, and this is not to say because you get jewelry from like some higher echelon stores like Pandora or K, or the jewelry pieces that cost $500, $2,000 or more. That don't mean that it's of the highest quality, right? But it's like when it comes to Aaliyah, you want everything to be of a certain quality. Aaliyah deserves collaborations and pieces and collections of a certain quality. So when you just collaborated with Rainbow, who, they have their thing, but I'm like, of all the stores, Rainbow, and people saying the jewelry breaks in 3 days, oh, a splash of water gets on it, your fingers turn green. Is that really what we want representing Aaliyah? I'm just saying. Look, even some of the pieces I got on right now, like these rings and this chain I got on with the little pendant, I got that from Shein, right? And some of this I got from H&M. And, they last a little bit, but I can even tell this one is starting to get like a little rusty. And it's like, the silver part is wearing off. And it's like, I get it. Certain costume jewelry is not meant to last for years and years and years. You know what I'm saying? Like a wedding ring would, right? But I'm like, cheap costume jewelry, and you making this whole big thing like, oh, collection. Is that really what you want to represent Aaliyah's legacy all these years later? At this point, 20 plus years later, every collab should be well thought out and well executed. Having some 30-piece costume jewelry set with only like 4 pieces look like something Aaliyah would have wore, I don't think that was the best decision. Now, what do y'all think? Y'all looked through it, y'all saw, I scrolled through it, all of it for y'all, right? What do y'all think about this new jewelry collection that Rashad obviously greenlit and has something to do with and approved? He don't approve on many things, but he approved that. What do y'all think? Now, mind you, Aaliyah still don't have another wax figure after 3 years. Still no Hollywood Walk of Fame star. Still needs to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And I'm going to leave you that petition down below. I'm going to keep promoting this. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
I would like to see it.
All these different things that Rashad has some type of control over. Now, some of this has to be approved by like the chair, the boards, and all that. The people in the committees of these certain awards and things like that. But in recognitions. But instead of like really vowing for that or updating the fans with that, he's collaborating with, of all stores, Rainbow for a costume jewelry collection. Where do y'all stand with that? What do y'all think of the collection? And what do you think is going to happen with the future of Aaliyah's estate when it comes to collaborations, collections? What do y'all want to see for Aaliyah's estate? And what do y'all want to see for Aaliyah in the future? Of course, the music, more music releases, more things like that. But like, what are y'all thinking? I'm thinking sunglasses collection, coffee table books, some more great collaborations. I want to see a nice documentary on like Hulu, Netflix, Amazon. Like, I have all these ideas, but I'm like, yeah, we can have the ideas, all ideas we want, but like, it's really up to certain people to really get the ball rolling. You know, the ball is in their court, but you know nothing's gonna happen if it's just sitting on the concrete. Somebody got to shoot it in the hoop. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Let's get the discussion going down below. I can't wait to read your comments, interact with y'all about this because, yeah, I feel like there's gonna be some mixed reactions to this. Some people are gonna be like, "Oh, I like it," you know, and you see how they release this around Christmas time to make it as like a gift. We'll see. Let's talk about this down below. I can't wait to really see where people heads at with this because I'm a little on the fence. Let's get the discussion going. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Thank you for watching and listening. I'll see y'all in the next video.